Hello, my name is Caroline LaCour, and this is the Osprey Online. And I'm sitting here with Braiden Sunshine, all about his experience on The Voice. So Braiden, before we start, how old were you when you first picked up a guitar?
I think I was about 12 when I picked up a guitar, but I've been singing in a band since I was 9.
Was this like a hobby, or did you want to go into music as a career?
At that point it was just a hobby. I sang at a church service, and a couple of guys came up to me afterward and said, "We're getting a band together, would you like to join?" And I thought that would be really cool. So I said yes, and I've been playing out with them for a long time ever since.
How did you get involved with The Voice? Why did you go this year? Why were you called? Did you just go, or did they call you? What provoked you to do it?
I went for the auditions for season 8, and they put me through to a second call, but I was too young at that point to go through. I was only 14, and the age is 15 that you have to cut off at. So they said, "We'll keep in touch." Usually when people say we'll keep in touch, they usually don't. It's just a way of saying, thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
But they actually did keep in touch. A couple of months later, they gave me a call back and said, "Come out for another second callback. We'll bring you straight to the second audition."
So I bet you were pretty excited about that.
I actually kind of freaked out, but that was actually during the blizzard. That was the day the blizzard was supposed to start last year.
Yeah.
That giant one where we got like lots of snow.
Lots of snow.
Yes. So we almost got stuck in New York. They actually cut off the auditions. We had a 4:30 appointment, and they said anybody after 2 can't come in. We're gonna try and end early because we are afraid we'll get stuck in this building. And we said, "We're already in the building, is there a possibility we could do the audition? We're really sorry, we came early just because we thought this might happen." And they said, "Yeah, we'll let you go." From there, we came back. They said there's a 2-week waiting period, and it was about 3 days away from that, and we were doing the musical.
Oh, yeah.
We left our phones up here, and I came back, and there was a message from California. And I listened to it, and it said, "We'd like you to come out for an executive audition in California." And I ran up, and I told Tess, and she told everybody else. And then I called them back about 5 minutes later, and they said, "Don't tell anybody." And it was really hard because I had to go tell everybody not to tell anybody.
Something you want to tell everyone.
Yeah.
So what was the audition process? Were there any singers auditioning with you that intimidated you, or maybe you looked up to, or you made friends with? Or?
Honestly, throughout the entire competition so far, I've been intimidated by, everybody, but everybody's just so kind and genuinely nice that it's misplaced. I'm afraid because I feel like they're better and they'll overpower me. But when I think about it, everybody's just as afraid of everybody. It's we all have our own specific things that make us unique, and I was concentrating more on everybody else's rather than mine, and I was psyching myself out. But at this point, everybody's just friends. I mean, they're some of the best people I've ever met, these people at The Voice. And to find people who are absolutely outstanding musicians, who aren't full of themselves, it's nearly impossible. They managed to get a group of nearly 100 people that I could meet there, who were absolutely genuinely amazing, both musically and just personality-wise. So it's an amazing experience.
Who did you initially want to pick, like going into The Voice? Did you want to pick Gwen, or was it just an in the moment choice? Did you have like an idea in mind before you changed it maybe?
So going into this, even about a year ago, I was thinking I would go with Pharrell. Everybody on his team has turned out very well. They've had successful careers. He's still in contact with a lot of people actually, and I thought that would be really cool. Also, he's a very, very kind person, and I thought it would be really cool to work with someone like that. So I decided when I went into this, if he turns around, I'm gonna go with him. And when I went up there, Gwen turned around and started like really going to try and get me on her team, and I thought, if she wants me to be on her team so bad, I feel like she could really fight for me and help me a lot. So I went with her.
What was it like working with Gwen? I heard that she has two boys that she said.
Yep.
Did you get to meet them or anything? Or Where do you practice? Like, do you practice in a studio or at a house or?
We practiced at a set. I mean, everything is on the set. So it was really cool to work with her because she has a lot of life experience. She knows what she's doing, and I've been doing it for a little while, but I don't have nearly, like, anywhere near the experience level she does, and having her tell me some of what she knows is really good.
Time off with everything. What did you guys like do? Like, is there any like inside jokes with the cast of The Voice and the crew, or?
I wouldn't say really inside jokes. We just know. I don't know. There might be that I just don't realize are inside jokes.
Because with every like.
Because we hung out with each other
Yeah.
for a good, like, long time in the same hotel without really talking to anybody else because we were stuck in the hotel. So, like, what might be an inside joke to us, we wouldn't know it was an inside joke because we haven't talked to anybody else and told them that, not realizing that they don't know it.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I don't know about the inside joke thing, but we just hang out all the time and play music in one of the spare rooms.
Thank you, Braiden, for sitting down with us and telling us all about your experience on The Voice. And for the viewers, The Voice is on Mondays and Tuesdays at 9 o'clock on NBC. This is the Osprey Online, and see you next time.